Hello! So, as you can see, I've set myself up in a place that is not my bed, and I've set myself up in a corner with my 5 Sauce posters because I'm seeing 5 Sauce today at the Xfinity Center in Mansfield, and I'm hella excited because we have sound check, and that means that we get to go to their sound check, because like basically what their sound check is like check-in is from 12 to 3:45 for our show. It's been like the same amount of time every day, but it's been like started earlier or later every day. It just depends on like what the venue is and whatever. But so basically that's when check-in is, and so like you get your tickets and they take you in and you just stand in a line the entire time. And then like while you're being checked in, the boys are actually sound checking, and then like 15 minutes after check-in ends, that's when like our sound check is. And so like they come out and you jump around and you dance and whatever because they're performing a song for you, and then as soon as they're done performing, you sit down and then you're just quiet. Like that was the rules last year. The guy, he was really funny. He's like a security guard, I think, but last year he was just like, all right, here's the deal, they're gonna come out and you're gonna go insane for them. They're gonna perform you a song and you're gonna jump around and go crazy. Like, it makes them really happy to see you guys really excited, but it's also be really fun for you because you're having a good time. And then as soon as they're done performing, you sit down right away. Silent. Don't talk, don't take any photos, because you'll get kicked out and you might not get to go to the show afterwards, which is kind of scary. So that's bad. And then they answer like 10 to 15 fan questions, and it's like there's like strict rules for that too. I don't know if they're gonna be the same this year, but I'm assuming they're going to be. But it's like you raise your hand, the lady from the venue will come over to you, you whisper her your question or whatever, and then if she lets you like ask it, like if it's an appropriate question, you stand up, you say the question, and then I think as soon as you're done asking the question, you sit down. I don't know if you're supposed to stay standing while they're answering, because they kind of take a really long time and they ramble, because that's just how they are. But I think, yeah, no, you're supposed to give the microphone right back to the lady so she can go find somebody else for like a different question. And then they perform another song and you go crazy and whatever, and then you sit down and they leave, and then you get escorted out, and then you're left to go like shopping and stuff at the merch stand, because you get crowd-free merch shopping. But the only bummer is that you don't get food from the venue because they don't open the food until doors open at 6, so that's fun. But yeah, so Kelsey and I are not going to show up to sound check in until like 3, because we don't really care where we are, because like obviously the closer, like the earlier you show up, the closer you're gonna get, because they just take you in the order that you showed up. But we don't really care, and there's already at least 70 people there, which is like, all right, it's 10 a.m. You're gonna be there for a really long time, but whatever. But yeah, so I've already planned how much money I need to bring, because like I've looked, this is a pro tip for anybody, but when you're going to a concert, you should definitely look up the merch online, like on Twitter, and see like what there is and how much it is, because it doesn't really matter who it is. There's going to be someone who runs an update account, or there's going to be somebody who tweets a picture of the merch stand, so you'll be able to see the prices and you'll be able to see everything that there is there, so you'll have like an idea of how much money you should bring. So I already know what I want because I looked and I found it online, which is a really smart idea, and I suggest anyone else who's going to a concert to try it, because it's A+. And like with the 21 Pilots concert, I have the songs that I want to film planned out already, and it's actually not that many of them this time, because like I filmed a lot of those songs last year because they're performing a lot of the same ones, but it's still about 8-ish songs. I don't know. I'm really excited because it's been almost an entire year since I've seen them, and I've kind of been so like obsessed with 21 Pilots that I haven't even like realized how quickly this concert's coming, and now it's like it's here. So that's happening.
So, just got out of sound check, and we're dead. Yep, because they played Out of My Limit.
And if you don't know,
and Catch Fire. And we might have screamed at each other.
a lot, and the Live Nation people were staring at us.
And Callum and Luke and Michael may or may not have watched us party because we were like the only ones doing it. Because everyone in our section was like, no. We're like,
okay, people in our section weren't even singing along.
I mean, I wasn't singing along just so I could hear their voices, but like I was lip singing. That's what I was doing.
I was screaming the entire time.
Screaming internally and externally.
Very much at each other, like,
And we were just holding each other's hands because we could not do it by ourselves. Oh my god.
I'm dead.
I'm very dead.
Them laughing was beautiful.
Because they were talking about how Ashton pulled Callum's pants down, and then Michael pulled Callum's underwear down. And then they were talking about how then Callum fell into Ashton's bed without any pants on.
Just dig out.
Yep.
Casual. And he just doesn't care.
And we saw Jack.
Yeah,
And
Luke's brother.
He was up, and we like had no idea why everyone was screaming, and then we looked and we saw him, and we were like, oh my god. And we saw Jack's girlfriend, which was cool. They were just kind of chilling. Because I mean, that's what I would do if I was on tour with my brother. I'd be just like,
Just
chill.
chill up at the
Why not?
top, let everyone yell at me.
Yep.
Just not even wave back when everyone else is waving at me.
And there was someone dressed as a banana.
Someone was wearing a mask. What was it called? Luke was talking about it. He was just like, am I drunk right now?
Jake the dog? Or was it a horse?
Dope.
Doge? Oh, it might have been Doge.
Maybe? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Remember.
I
They
don't
were in
know.
front
It
of
was
us.
like, And now we're listening to One OK Rock sound check a little bit, and then we're gonna hear Hey Violet sound check.
Oops.
Oh well.
And then we're gonna get some food, and then we're gonna die because our seats are like A+.
I'm gonna cry, literally. I nearly cried when they played If You Don't Know the first time at Soundcheck, because we had talked about this the other day. We were like, if they just spring it on us, we were just gonna fall
dead.
over and die. And I
basically
nearly
did.
did. I nearly did. I had to grab onto Jensen just to like not die.
We kind of almost dropped dead because we got moved up in Soundcheck. We just kind
Yeah,
of
we asked, the lady was moving some people up, and we were just a group of two, and we were like, can we move up? And she was like, yeah. And we were like 4 rows away from her walking down to let us ask a question. And I've been waiting to ask this question for 2 years.
Oh shit, they're really loud. So
It's so good.
yeah.
They're good.
I'm ready. I'm
I'm
for them.
excited.
I've never seen them before,
This
but
is
I'm
the
excited.
second time I will see them, because I went to last week's concert for the beginning of tour, which was so cool. But they're
This is my
pretty good.
first time.
They're good. Hey Violet, they had one okay song, and it was Fuckboy. But only because I loved the title. That was the only reason I liked it.
That's true. Maybe we'll film some of them. And
Maybe
us-
a
and
little
us,
bit. Then you guys
dancing.
Yeah. song with naked backbeat. Never stop. Hey now, you're my star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're my star. Just show up, get paid, and all that living good. Only shooting stars make up the world. I hate 5 sauce. Sick.
Room tonight to promise me that you're gonna be the loudest crowd you can be. That you're gonna sing when we sing. Can you do that? That no matter how ridiculous you look, you're gonna dance when we dance, cause and together we're gonna make this show here in Mansfield the best show it sounds like, feels like 2016. So here's my little tester. Let me hear you say yeah! Let me hear you say yeah! Let me hear you say hell yeah! I think this could be it. I think this is the one.
I don't know. I wouldn't give it to them yet. I think
All right.
I gotta make them work for it.
Cancel the tour.
Work for it.
It's not gonna get any better. Alright. Well, you guys need to prove it to me in this next song. It's called Amnesia. Let's go.
Safe to do while we walk? Probably not.
Probably not.
Oh shit, it's filming anyway. Hey!
Hi. I say the concert ended like 2 minutes ago. Not even.
Yeah, we're dead, and we
They
kind of sound like
played
men.
Out of My Limit again.
Yeah.
As a surprise for us, and it's raining a little bit, and I can't really hear myself, so I'm sorry if I'm screaming.
But also, like, if you can't hear us, it's fine, because we sound like garbage.
And you can't really see us anyways, but like I'm.
That's fine.
Dead.
I don't care.
Spiritually, emotionally, like
Michael Clifford in Jet Black Heart kills me every time, and I am even more dead than I usually am.
Michael frigging just stood there staring at us, and he was
like
just
2.5
smiling.
minutes.
No, it was 3 minutes. I filmed the entire
I did
thing.
too. So at least 3 minutes.
I'm
And
dead.
And we were like the loudest crowd, and like the orange heart project was beautiful.
The purple one, it wasn't as big, but it was still good.
It was still pretty.
Sorry, I just punched a girl in the head.
Walking to people. But now we gotta find our moms.
That's true.
Bye guys.
Adios.
So I just wanted to film something after the concert again, like I did for 21 Pilots, but I'm gonna try and make it, you know, short and sweet, because 21 Pilots one was like 15 minutes of me talking, and I don't want the vlog to be 12 billion years long like the last one, and I also don't want my camera to shut off when I'm in the middle of talking. And I'm aware that I sound and look like garbage. I fell asleep at like 2 a.m. and I woke up around 10, and then also Five Sauce is like the only artist where I will legitimately scream my lungs out for 2 hours straight at their show. But yeah, I just wanted to show you some of like the merch that I got, and like the lanyard and the hearts and the bracelet that we got for being in soundcheck. So yeah. So this is a photo set that I bought, and they all have little messages on them, but they were obviously pre-signed because they have to sell thousands of these, and I don't think they would want their hands to fall off. But Cal wrote that. Ashton wrote that. I don't want to read them. I'm too lazy. Luke wrote, "Let's have a good time. Thanks for having us." And Michael was a little bit sillier on his, and he said that he signed it naked. And then that is the lanyard that everyone got, and it has all the tour dates on the back, which I thought was cool, except there's a typo in one of them. But that's fine. And then, you know, my ticket was in section 5, but it's being covered. And those are the 2 hearts that I got. I got the one on the left while I was in line for soundcheck, and the one on the right was the one that I held up, and it was the one that was sitting on my seat. And that is the shirt that I got. It's really wrinkly and crinkled because I shoved it in my bag without a care in the world, because I just wanted to, you know, go and get food and a drink. But it has all the tour dates on the back. And it looks like so. But yeah. And I also got a bracelet for being VIP. And I'm never going to be able to get it off. So, there's that. And I have posted all of my concert videos on my other channel, so if you would like to watch them, you can. But if not, that's fine too.